What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natalie and this is episode 9 of the Minish Cap series. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope your weather's nice and fresh. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are the best. And I hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. So in the last episode, we just finished up the third dungeon, which was the Fortress of Winds. We went to go search for the third element, but alas, it was not there. We only got the Ocarina of Wind, but now we are going to be able to travel to places where those little blocks of stone. And now we need to go find the fourth dungeon, and I think we're going to be looking for, it looks like the water element, because he says the next element is near Lake Hylia. So let's go ahead and get started with that. But I think what I'm going to be focusing on mainly today is we're going to do some little errands. And we're also going to be searching the caves of Hyrule, because we have the mole mitts now, so we're able to dig in certain places. So that's going to be a full-on episode in itself, because that takes a good while to do. Let's go ahead and get rid of these levers, but let me know how you guys are doing in the chat. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you again so much that you guys are enjoying this series. I am really happy about that. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying my playthrough of these games, and I hope to continue to make it an enjoyable experience for you guys, especially just to distract you guys from the Breath of the Wild 2 release, or just to distract you guys in general. But either way, I enjoy having each and every one of you here with me. Oh gosh, that anyway, I enjoy having each and every one of you here. You guys are awesome and very supportive, and it's just an amazing thing to have you guys as my viewers, my subscribers. You know, it's just amazing. You guys are amazing, and I hope we continue to grow. We are slowly but surely, thanks to you guys. You guys, I just can't say enough how you guys are the best. I hope not to get killed by this guy. But do we have, I know that for sure we're gonna be like going extra hard on trying to find the people that want to fuse with us in this episode, because we definitely need people to fuse with us. Like, I know that there's a Minish that will fuse with us to unlock that Beanstalk right there in the ground, that little brown thing. It's a little bean, and when you fuse with certain people, usually it's like Minish, they make that bean grow. Like when you fuse, it makes that bean grow. So hopefully this guy right here will want to fuse with us, because I just can't think of any other person. I mean, there are some Minish in the yes, perfect, a perfect start to this episode. Wahoo! And we have the thing that he's looking for too. Woohoo! See, that's what I was telling you guys about, the bean. Let's actually go check it out since we're here. I don't think we're gonna need to come back here unless it's to search for more people who are wanting to fuse, but let's go check out the Beanstalk, see what we get. Let's kill these guys with Tektites. I really do like the Tektites, but they're annoying. Oh, guys, oh my gosh. I like all these. Like, please believe me when I say that. I know that sounds like it sounds like I like this game like super, like a lot compared to because we just played Skyward Sword and I wasn't talking about it this much. It's because I was like, when this came out, I was about 9 years old when I played this, and so come on, it brings back like so many good memories and stuff. That's why I like it a lot, and it's just a lot of nostalgia. That's what it is. It's just a lot of nostalgia. Of course with Skyward Sword too, like I remember when I first played it and stuff like that, but I guess because I was just really small, I was just not, I'm 9 years old compared to, you know, in my 20s. You know, that was a long time ago. What did we get from there? Did we open up the chest? I think we did. I don't remember what we got, but yeah, that's what you get. You guys could see what we got. I guess it's because I was like so little and stuff, and it was so long ago that I'm having like a bunch of nostalgia. I think that in a few years, give or take, we'll be replaying Skyward Sword again, and I'll be like, yeah, man, this is like so nostalgic. Because it's still fairly new. Skyward Sword is still fairly new. Same with Breath of the Wild, obviously. But no, I like all of the games, but like OMG, I think I like. It's just the nostalgia. That's what it is. Because like I'm thinking about the other game that I'm ready to play, and I'm excited to play, which is Oracle of Ages and Seasons, and those are nostalgic games too, because it's like Game Boy, back in the Game Boy era, and oh my gosh. And my best friend, she actually comments here and there, her name is Beck, and she was telling me how like it's so nostalgic for her because it reminds her of like the Pokemon games. Just the Minish Cap, this game reminds her of like the Pokemon games, and how like she likes the design and the graphics of this game because of that, because it brings back a lot of memories and nostalgia and stuff of that era. And I think that's what it is. Yeah, obviously Skyward Sword is back in the Wii and the Wii U era, but at the same time it's still like super new to where it's a pretty recent game console. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but like, yeah, I do like all of them. I just like this one. Well, I'm just fangirling right now, but yeah, I like all of them a lot. I guess also because I haven't played this one in a long time. I did recently play Skyward Sword before I started making videos here on YouTube. I played it like maybe a few months before I started making videos on YouTube. So I was just kind of like, I gotta play this. I'm playing this again, you know what I mean? Not that like I hate it, but okay, I'm just gonna continue talking about the other stuff on the game. But here we go, we got another bean plant that we fused with this Minish with. See, we're finally getting a little bit more Kinstone fusion, so hopefully we'll continue to get this lucky and fuse with tons more people. Look at all this money, guys. This is like amazing. We got all these rupees, and of course I missed this one, and we got a red Kinstone piece. Good, because like I've been saying, we do need the blue and the red Kinstones a lot more often. We have way too many green Kinstones, but I am not gonna complain that we're getting the green ones still, because we never have enough Kinstones, even the green ones, because you never know. We'll probably come across a bunch who just want nothing but green Kinstones, and then we'll be starting to run low on the green Kinstones, and I'm gonna be like, oh, we need more green Kinstones, you know what I mean? It can happen. But yeah, there we go. There's two things that we went to go ahead and oh, you jerk. Oh, you put no. Oh, you punk. That's so horrible. These little foxes are so horrible. What punks? No, back off. You know, I am just getting bullied. You know what I feel like? I've been recently watching the Pokemon cartoon. Oh my gosh, that used to come out on Cartoon Network. Do you guys? And does anybody remember that? Please comment down below. I would love to know. Please let me know. Like, I used to watch it as a kid. I remember that most of the time it was because like I was bored, because I'm starting to get into Pokemon a lot more. I never really been into that game. I did like the cartoons. I used to watch it when it came out and stuff like that, but most of the time it was because I was bored, I'm gonna admit. But I'm getting into the game a lot more. But anyway, so we recently started watching Pokemon because my husband, he really enjoys Pokemon, and I've been to be fair, he got me into starting like to play Pokemon Unite. Actually, it all started with Pokemon Arceus, I started watching him play that and I kind of liked it, and then so he got me into Pokemon Unite and started playing that. Oh my, that fragment looks like, oh yeah, we're fusing. Oh yes, Percy. Okay, but anyway, so I started playing Pokemon Unite and I really got into that, and then I started getting into certain well, I've always liked Gengar as a Pokemon. I like a lot of ghosts and mystical stuff, I guess. So that's why I really like this game, because it's a lot of like medieval and all that. Ah, crud. Two lost and broken halves, Link, like me and my beloved. I don't know what he was saying, but anyway. So I've always liked Gengar, but I just never liked Pokemon a lot. Where is this located? Okay, it's further south. But yeah, I started getting into like the different types of Pokemon and all that and what they are. Hello. Oh dear Link, won't you listen to my verse? When I finally returned to my home, sweet home, a stranger was there. I'm an extremely shy person and I just can't talk to someone I don't know. So I had to put my feelings to verse. While I was gone, did you break in to practice your thieving art? Even if you rob my home, you can never steal my heart. What? Hello. Okay, so we can't really do anything with this situation right now, but they don't wanna like fuse with us, so that's sad. A dark room settles my soul, I say. Do not turn on the lights, I say. Yeah, so that's your hint as to how you figure out that situation. Sorry, Percy, we're gonna have to leave you here at that until we're able to help you. But anyway, so like I'm getting into like knowing more about certain Pokemon and stuff, and like their evolutions and all that. And I was just like asking him a ton of questions about like specifically the Eevees, because I like the Eevees, they're so cute. And I also like Vulpix. Oh my gosh, they're like so cute and stuff. And I just wanted to know more about like them and stuff. And so yeah, I've been getting into the game a lot. But anyway, has anybody watched that cartoon? Let me know. Let me know who your favorite Pokemon is. I really like Gengar, like I said, and I really like Eevee and Vulpix, like their and all their evolutions and stuff. I don't like Gengar's evolutions, like previous evolution. I don't like his standard, or Haunter as much as I like Gengar. But I like all of the evolutions from Eevee. I just think they're so freaking cute. We got another blue Kinstone piece. So if you guys remember, my goal is to fuse with the Hermit at least once, and that's where we're heading, because I want to harass him into trying to fuse with me. But maybe, hopefully, you know, since we did all these things and stuff, maybe he'll be like, yeah, maybe I should consider fusing with this kid. You know, stop. He totally doesn't get hit by all these Tektites above my house, but he's so great. And then also there's a cave right here that we can explore. Ah, this stupid nerd doesn't want to fuse with me. How rude. You know what, sir? I'm gonna make sure that like when you're in trouble and you need help, I'm not gonna come help you until you agree to fuse with me. But here's we got some more cheese blocks. And we got a new type of choo-choo, which are the green ones, because so far actually, no, it's not new. Ignore me. Ignore me. That's the first chew color that we come across. And then we have come across red and silver. But we haven't come across any blue ones, I don't think yet. Or any electrifying ones. I think the yellow chews are the electrifying ones. Electric ones. They're like Pokemon. But anyway, I'm so excited to play Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I like the concept that they're connected. I think that's so cool. That was so cool, especially like it was still new. At least to me, I didn't play a lot of games, and I still really don't. My main go-to is Nintendo, but I do play some Xbox games. Back in the day, I used to play some PlayStation games, the first one, and then some Sega games back then. But for the majority, I do play a lot of Nintendo, mainly Legend of Zelda, and I just didn't ever see that mechanic to the game before. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm doing this. I'm doing this subconsciously, okay? I promise you that I am not purposely, I wasn't purposely breaking all these blocks to just do it for no reason. I just do it subconsciously, but actually right here you do want to at least break all the top ones up here because there's gonna be, I think there's something. Yeah, I see. So there's like a little nail in the wall, mysterious wall, and you can fuse with them, and you have to fuse with them, I think, to get through the game. Don't quote me on that, but we'll find out. We'll find out if you do need to fuse with all of them. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, so if you want to get through that section right here where the Gorons are at, you do need to fuse with all the walls that you find. Because it does call in another Goron to help out break the walls each time. So you get treasures. I think at the end of the thing you get a piece of heart. I had a strange feeling like a fellow Goron was in need. Hello, Goro? That wall, you can't get through that alone. I'm coming to help you. And there we go. Don't worry, I'm here to help you. Let's break through that wall together, Goro. And there we go. There we go, they get through the wall. And continue their merry way, so we could go ahead and check up on them to see how's it going. But since this hermit doesn't want to fuse with me, I guess we're just gonna move along and get out of here. The next place that I'm planning on stopping by is actually here in Mount Crano still. I'm gonna go check to see if anybody wants to fuse in the Minish village, Malari's mine, and also see if there's also a Minish where we first got the Mount Crano mineral water that I'm gonna go check to see if he wants to fuse. And as well, if you guys remember when we were first exploring Mount Crano, there was a little cave to the far right, and please don't hit me. No, I specifically asked you not to hit me, and he's just like, hit you? Okay. But anyway, to the far right there's a cave where a Deku Scrub is, where he sells you the bracelet, and then further up there is that place where you needed to be able to split into two. So we'll go ahead and head over there and show you guys. Yes, he wants to fuse the one where the Mount Crano mineral water is. Yes! Thank you, little forest Minish, you're the best! Okay, and it's right here. Okay, so this is the area that I was talking about, where the Mount Crano mineral water is right there, and then you have to water the bean with it so it could sprout up and you can climb up. That's where this Minish guy is. So we're actually not gonna cut any of this footage out. We're gonna show you because it's, oh gosh, I didn't want to show you that. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and turn back to normal because it's like right here where he's at. So this should be an obvious clue as to where we're at. All these little flags, and there's the vine right there, and the treasure chest is down here. Please don't hurt me. There you go. No. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna admit. No! Oh my gosh, we shouldn't have opened that. I should know better. I should know by now. What kind of Zelda gamer am I? Freaking opening up a chest when I'm almost maxed on rupees. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad at myself. Ew. Okay, well, we're just gonna ignore that, and I'm gonna remember from here on out not to do that. I don't remember where you get the next wallet. I'm gonna admit that the next area that we worked on to get to the next element is one of my favorites. I like the process of the next main mission we have to do. So this is the area that I was talking about on the floor where you have to have 2 people, and I believe that if you do one of your splits here and then the other one like maybe right here, no, just a little bit short, so it's all the way at the end and 1 on each end. And there we go, and there we are. Oh yes, and it's another swordsman. I'm not gonna open that chest, we're just gonna have to come back here. He wants to fuse! Yes! Yes! Great Blade wants to fuse! Shout out to Great Blade in the chat. Oh yes, and that's in Castor Wilds. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, so far we're getting good fusions. They fit perfectly. Let's go ahead and learn the little skill from him. Believe not what others tell you. I am the true master swordsman of Hyrule. My name is Grey Blade, and if you train with me, you will learn much. So, would you like to train here? Yes, please. You will learn the amazing roll attack. First, roll with the D-pad or the left dialogue stick and R. Second, as soon as you get up. Third, scream "Hiya" and swing your sword. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? Well answered. Have you much promise? You have much promise, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Great Blade possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession. There we go, and that's how we do it. Phew, you must try it for yourself. Okay, so we roll and press the Okay, so yeah, you have to roll and like spam your B button where you have your sword. Whatever button you have your sword on, you have to like spam it and then it'll do that. Yes, fine work. You know the way. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. And there we go. We learned the secret roll attack fighting technique. Slay with 1 stroke, aim and release. Okay, so now we're gonna actually make our way to Hyrule Town just to, you know, clear our inventory of rupees, our wallet of rupees, because we don't want to waste any more rupees from the chest that we opened, because we're gonna need that in the future, trust me. So let's go ahead and head to Hyrule Town. Alright, so here we are. Does he sell? He's not selling the dang, what you call it. He's not selling the wallet. He's supposed to be selling the wallet, but I guess he's just being rude because we can't even buy any of the bomb bags or the quiver because it's 600 rupees and we could only carry 500. Oh wow. Well, you, sir, just lost a customer. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go back to getting Ken Stones. Oh no, he's only selling this one? Okay, well, do any of you want to fuse? Do you want to fuse? You do not. Nope, nobody wants to fuse so far. In town. Hey, do you want to fuse? No, you don't. Beetle? No. Lady? Get out of my way, mailman. If you don't want to fuse, then get it. Oh, she wants to fuse. Candy wants to fuse. Yes. Okay. I know that one of the walls we already got from the Great Fairy, and then the other two you get it from Stockwell's shop, which is the guy that I just went to go check. But he's not selling it, I don't know why. And then the other one is you have to fuse with Mayor Hagen, which we did, I'm pretty sure, so we gotta go over there to get the chest. Okay, so none of them want to fuse. I need to spend more money because, oh, he wants to fuse. Booger Boy. Oh, he comes on another game. He chases me with that booger hanging from his nose. Zill. Oh yes, that's in Castor Wilds. Yes! Now we can get access to that area. Perfect. Okay, does this guy want to fuse by chance? Perchance. Look at he's sniffing the freaking shoe. It's like getting closer to him and then it pops his booger bubble and he wakes up. That's so gross. But anyway, I don't think any of the guards ever want to fuse, which is pretty sad. Do you want to fuse, my good woman? No, you don't. We have to spend money because obviously... I thought I turned this around. I think it's every time we leave Hyrule, I guess. But anyway. Oh, she wants to fuse now. Yes, Mama. Her name is Mama. Well, thank you for fusing. Ooh, yes. Perfect. We definitely need all that to be happening. And that's in Lake Hylia. Okay, do you want to fuse? You don't want to fuse. Do you want to fuse? No, you don't. Okay, I need to spend more money because I need to have room. But like, where? Where do I spend money? Did this guy already refill his, like... He did. Yes! Perfect. Okay, wait, do I have 200 rupees? Dang it! Okay, I'm just short, but let me go ahead and buy you this one right now. Just to get rid of more money. Okay, and now that we did that, we're gonna go ahead and go back to where we were in Mount Crino. Alright, we're back in Great Blade's little area. And we got, haha, that's good. I went to go spend my money. Oh, yep. And now we have just enough to go get that blue kinstone from the Goron so he could reset his collection. And plus we need more blue kinstones and all that. But we need to get the wallet, the next wallet upgrade, because we need more money. We need to get the quiver and stuff. The extended quiver and the bomb bag. Because it will come in handy. But it looks like regarding like Mount Crino and all that, we're good. You know what? No, I didn't check to see if anybody in the Minish village wanted to fuse, so I'll do that, and then if anybody does want to fuse, I'll show it. But if I don't, then obviously you know what happened. And then I just wanted to show you guys how that works. So the mysterious mark we've been seeing is a wind crest. If you play the Ocarina of Wind, Zephyr comes to pick you up and fly you away. That means we can have Zephyr carry us to any other wind crest we've seen. Are you following me, Link? Don't hurt your brain thinking about, wow. Just give it a try and you'll see what I'm talking about. Wow, why is he so rude? Why is everybody so rude to us? my gosh, so as you guys can see, we like got so lucky in regards to getting a lot of fusions in this Minish village. Oh, I'm so happy. We got like 5 different fusions in here, so oh, that's so good. But yeah, so we have a lot to go explore here in Mount Carmel still, because we got a lot of fusions in this area, so a lot of chests popped up and stuff here. So let's go ahead and check out our map to show you guys what we did get here in this area. If you guys look up, there's 2 at the top right, or at the top, and then there's 1 on the bottom there. And then also in this section, there's 1 there. So we have 4 different things that we need to go check out. So here we are, where we need to be for the first thing that we're gonna get. And I struggled fighting those guys, but we killed them, we got them out of the way. Here's the first thing, which is the Beanstalk. Let's say what we're gonna get up here, probably a lot of money. Yeah, money and a heart piece, nice. Okay, cool. And then the next one is actually really close by. It's where that area is where you have to turn Minish. And there's like, the rain is obviously like really dangerous to you as a Minish. So, which is right here. Let's go ahead and not fall. But let's go ahead and pull that back and get over here. Turn Minish, so that way it's a lot more dangerous for us. And go in here. And this is where that chest is going to be. It's dangerous getting it, but we got a blue pinstone piece. Okay, so we don't need anything else here, at least for the time being. Let's go ahead and turn back to normal. And let's go ahead and pull up our map again. And so we did get the top one, so we need to go all the way to the bottom now. So let's go ahead and make our way down. Oh, what do you know? We found the last one that we need to get in this little area. So let's go ahead and bring out our shield. I don't think that's gonna help. Oh, you know what will help? The boomerang. I keep forgetting about this stuff. Remember that I said that? It doesn't stun him for long though. But you just keep stunning him and smacking the heck out of him. He can't escape now. He just has to suffer. And there we go. We get money, of course. And we gotta go back and empty our wallet again because we're getting so close to getting to 500 again. Okay, now we got our wallet pretty much empty. We could go ahead and come back up here, and it's actually gonna be right here in this little Minish section that you have to get the last chest that we're going for. Oh, back. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered about this boomerang. Oh, I got you. Haha! No, you little punk. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and turn Minish and get this chest. Got a blue pin, so yeah. Okay, now we're pretty much at the moment done with everything that we could do in Mount Carmel. For the moment, we did fuse with a lot of people here, and we got a lot of chests or treasures that we could get. So let's move on, and the next area that I want to work on is actually Trophy Heights, because I think there's a cave that we could look at right now. Maybe we'll check. So if we go up here, yes, there is this wall that we could go ahead and dig up. Another cave that we can explore. And there's some more cheese that we can break. Okay, so I'm not gonna break all the cheese. There we go, we got a blue kinstone piece. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. And I am gonna go ahead and break this. Just the ones that are against the wall where you can see. Just in case there's anything hidden there. Which there isn't. But we got this over here. Another blue kinstone piece. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all this since it's just gonna be in the way. And yes, look, there's another wall we confused with. Another mysterious wall. We're running low on this type of kinstone. Also the little pizza slice up there. And there we go, we got another Goron added to the help. To help these guys. This wall is pretty tough. I don't think just the two of us can break it. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop trying, Goro. So we did add a third Goron. I think we need to fuse with another wall to add a fourth one. Because there's 2 more spots. I thought I smelled some Gorons around here. What are you guys up to? Hey, give us a hand breaking through this wall, Goro. And there we go. We just need one more Goron to help him out. Okay, and then we can also go up this ladder. Ooh, yeah, and there's a Minish here. Wahoo! Do you want to fuse? You do! Oh, yes! We're getting so many fusions in this episode. I'm so happy! Oh, and this is near too. This is near where we're at the moment. So we're gonna go ahead and definitely check that out. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, perfect. We can't do anything else here at the moment, so let's go ahead and get out of here. And I think we looked at everybody who might want to fuse in Trophy Heights. We just need to look for that cave. No, don't you dare. So we're good on Trophy Heights for now. Ooh, it's a bunch of money because we need more money right now. That would count the bigger wallet. I mean, I guess I could have left it, but it's okay. We did good. We did good. Okay, so we already went through that area. We can't do anything with that old lady inside Percy's house yet, but we can go back to Castor Wilds because there are some stuff that popped up. Can you not? Sir, can you not? And that one's in the top left. There's also one in the top right, but I don't think we could get there yet because we can't swim. And I think that's all that's here. I don't think there's anything down here yet. No. So it's just this area, the top left area. There is this cave right here that we can explore, which we're mainly doing that. I mean, we're doing all the kinstone quests and fusions and getting all the stuff. I don't like these. These are the worst. I don't like likes. They're scary. But yeah. We're mainly trying to find caves, but we're also doing the kinstone treasures and hunting and stuff. We got that chest, and then there's another chest right here. We got 50 mysterious chests. Wahoo! Okay. Are there any other caves here? I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but we'll find out. So this is the area that I was talking about where we got like a little thing. Yeah, see that little 4-leaf clover thing? No! He ran. So now we could get across the way over here to go talk to some more. I think there's some more Minish over here. Oh, you know what? Is there a Minish? Oh no, it's a chest. The other one was a chest, right? It wasn't a Minish. Let's check it. Well, unfortunately, there was not a Minish in that little section, so we're gonna go ahead and make it easier on us by traveling with Zephyr, and we're gonna go ahead and travel here. This is towards the bottom end of Castor Wilds, and I think there might actually not be a cave here, but I'm just checking just in case. Yeah, there isn't a cave here, so we're just gonna go ahead and head back to Hyrule Town. Yeah, because we did explore like this area and then this area right now and these areas, and we did get all the chests that we could at the moment, all the treasures for now. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to Hyrule Town, see who we could fuse with. We could also go talk to Grandpa Smith, see if he wants to fuse. There's some farmers here that we could try, Mulan or Talon. And then over here, the Minish Woods, we could go back to the Minish Village to see if anybody wants to fuse there. So let's make our way back to Hyrule Town. Can we go here? This is open? Yes. Okay, cool. Do you want to fuse? No, you don't. Nobody here. Nobody here. And nobody here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go up the stairs. And there's this guy right here. He does not want to fuse. Boo. Oh, but here's Dan, Faror, and Nehru. Do any of you guys want to... Faror wants to fuse. Oh, yes. So do those names sound familiar, guys? Maybe in the last series that we did, we talked about them a lot. So there's that guy. Wow, I just had the best idea. I can rent out my house for some extra cash. And there we go, we could go ahead and check up on that guy. We've made a perfect match. Maybe I'll get lucky enough to move out, she says. Hopefully, Faror. Hopefully. Okay, so none of these guys want to fuse. She doesn't want to fuse. Do you want to fuse? Okay, does Mayor Hagen want to fuse again? Does not want to fuse. Let's go and flip that. Oh, you know what? Now that we're here, actually, now that we have the Pegasus boots, we could do this. We can knock these masks off, we get rupees. But not only that, we expose the little Minish home in Mayor Hagen's office. So now we could turn Minish, because this is what this is here for. And we can go ahead and head up into this little home and see if these Minish want to fuse. Hopefully they do, because we need more people to fuse with. Do you want to fuse? You don't. Do you? No! None of them want to fuse. OMG. OMG, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and turn back to normal and continue looking for people who want to fuse. If that's a possibility. We did come across a lot of people who wanted to fuse, to be fair. Oh! We missed a thing. We missed a wind crest. Okay, so now we have another warp point that we can travel to. Does this guy want to fuse? Do any of these people want to fuse? They don't. Welcome! I'm selling issues of a helpful adventurer's guide. It's called the Swordsman Newsletter. It's full of useful advice. Right now you could buy the latest issue for only 200 rupees. It's a bargain. Would you like to buy an issue? I would, but I don't have the money, so I'm sorry. Oh really? Well, if you change your mind, come on back. It can help you. Okay, so I do want to buy those, but I don't have the money for it. So really quick, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Now we can go ahead and get up there. I totally forgot that you could push it when he's big. I thought you had to specifically do it as a Minish, but that's my bad. But now we could get up here and check to see if any of these guys want to fuse. I did check all the other Minish people, like in the bakery and the dogs and the cats and stuff, and none of them wanted to fuse. So we're back here and none of these guys want to fuse, but we could go ahead and get across over here now to Stockwell's shop, and it's gonna be filled with nothing but monsters. But yeah, this is what you need to do in order to get to the next dungeon anyway, so it's fine that we're doing this now, but just remember you could do this early on. Again, I totally forgot that you were able to go ahead and push that as your normal size. I thought you had to do it as a Minish and get the power bracelet, but no. You can do it right now, and then you can go ahead and get these guys out of the way. Oh, and then, you know what? Is there anything under these things? No. Yeah, just checking. Okay. So there's nothing under those piles of dust. Now we can go ahead and go down here. Hello, is anyone back there? No? Well, I guess not. How odd. Oh, but we are back here, my good friend. And now we can see if we're confused with them. Egad, I knew there was someone there. When did you find your way back here? This area is for employees only. That is to say, me and me alone. Yeah, do you want to fuse? You don't? We'll get your bottle. I'm sorry, my good lad, but that is not for sale. That bottle contains food for my dear little dog, Fifi. What? You just want the bottle? That's highly unusual. Well, fine. If you feed Fifi, then I guess you can have the bottle. How does that sound? We'll go ahead and do it to get our second bottle of the series. Excellent, excellent. He's at my home right now. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Allow me to mark the location of my home here on your map. And there we go. He lives in Lake Hylia. I believe there should be a doggy dish for my dog back at my house. Just face the dish and press R to dump the food into little Fifi's bowl. Alright, and we're out of here. So yes, so far nobody else has wanted to fuse, but we finally got the second bottle. Is it? Yeah, it would be the second bottle to this series. We just gotta go feed his dog. We were able to make it over here, push that bookshelf out of the way so we could expose the ladder that we need to climb up, and then we could get over here. Just go ahead and fall down just to make it easier. We could go ahead and get out, and because there's still something that we need to do, which is go over here. We could go ahead and cross this, and now we can get to the other side over here. Yes, there's a Minish over here. Do you want to fuse? You don't! They do not want to fuse. Okay, so before we go in here in this place, I'm gonna go actually talk to this dog. Oh, sorry, am I in your way? I just want a little attention. Anyway, it was nice of you to say hi. Sorry for the trouble, I'll move on. So now he starts to move out of the way, but did he want to fuse? He did not want to fuse. Okay, so there's also this house, Mr. Wright's house. And now this is the one that I was remembering that you have to push out of the way when you're Minish, because you can't get into his house any other way at the moment since he has it locked and he won't open it. So you need to get the power bracelet to move the bookshelves, and that's what I was confusing it with. But we can't get up there, so we could go ahead and go in here. And we can go ahead and go up here first because there's some Minish over here that we can possibly fuse with. Nope. Just my luck. We could go ahead and turn normal size though. And see if these guys want to fuse. These are the construction workers that are finally out of the way. They're not blocking anybody from getting access to certain parts of Hyrule. They're back at their little construction shop. And none of them want to fuse right now, so that sucks. But we finally got to this side of town. Do you guys want to fuse? You don't. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out first. So you guys remember how we had mysterious shells? We were getting all those. Well, now is the time when you are able to use them. Let's go and talk to this guy. His name, I collect those mysterious shells you've seen scattered all over the place. If you bring those shells to me, I'll trade you these figurines I have made. Is that a mysterious shell? I've got an offer I'd like to make you. What do you say to trading it for a chance at winning a figurine? So let's go ahead and trade it. This is going to be another completion part of this game. It's going to take forever to do this. How many shells would you like to use in this drawing? The more shells you use, the more likely you are to win a figure you don't have. Okay, so right now we're gonna start out always at 100%. So right now we could only, if we trade only one, we'll be at 100% probability of getting something new. We'll be at 100% anyway because this is our first time doing this. So we're gonna get a new figurine no matter what. So let's go ahead and trade one of them. Now we have to just pull the lever over here. And the egg pops out of the machine, and what figurine is it? It's the Zill and Friends. So that's one of the figurines we got. There's a bunch of figurines that we need to get, and it's gonna take a while, but this is part of, I say this is my I'm gonna do this to 100% complete it. I'm gonna include it in my 100% completion. It's gonna take a long time because you have to gather so many mysterious shells, but it's worth it, I guess. I'll keep the figurine in the case on the left for you. You can see anytime. So now if we talk to him again, we could go in and say trade. And now this time it's probably gonna want us to use 2 to, yeah. So 3 actually, 3 to get 100% probability of getting a new shell, a new figurine. But in the beginning, when you're barely starting out, I suggest that maybe you use 1 shell until you get to 50%, I think. And then once you start getting lower than 50%, you just want to keep going and get as close to 100% as possible. But in the beginning, it doesn't really matter because you're more than likely going to get a lot of new ones since you're barely starting out. But I'm going to go ahead and probably zoom in on me doing this, like speed it up. Just because this is going to be kind of a boring and tedious process. Or maybe I just won't show it at all. If you guys don't like this, I could not show it the next time that I do this, but let me know in the comments. Okay, I think if anything I'm gonna do this off screen because it takes forever. I don't know if you guys want to see it. Like I said, let me know in the comments and I'll do what you guys ask of me. But that's the main idea of that. That's how you get those figurines. So we're down to how many? 814 shells, mysterious shells. We've been getting a lot of those, to be fair, but you do run out pretty quickly once you start to get a lot of repetitive or of the same statues and stuff, and you want to get different figurines. So yeah, you do need to hunt for mysterious shells a lot, but it looks like that's all we can do here in this area for now. It looks like nobody else wants to fuse in Hyrule Town. Do we have anything that we need to do? We do. So we did go check out the postman at the top left, and she's selling books, but we don't have the money to buy any right now. And then at the top right, we still can't get there yet. The bottom right, we actually need to go talk to that guy that Furore summoned with her fusion, because he might want to fuse, but also we just gotta get this quest started. So what do you want? Why are you bothering me, kid? Oh, my name's Gorman. I'm trying my hand at real estate. Turns out it's a total pain. Like right now I'm looking for a tenant, you see? But the thing is, I can only rent to a woman, single occupancy. Too many tenants would make the place dirty and they'd be loud. I like things nice and quiet, see? And this is all just too much hassle. If you find anyone who can rent this place, would you let me know? Okay, so now that we have that activated, I'm gonna let you guys decide. We're gonna go ahead and allow the 3 people that we could choose from to go ahead and move into that house are these 3. So Den, Nehru, or Furore can move into the house. And I'm gonna let you know right now, for any of those who don't know, only 2 of these 3 are gonna get a house, and the other one's just gonna have to stay here forever. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and decide who you want to move into the first house. And then once we come across the second house, I'll have you guys vote again to who you want to move into the house. So go ahead. Den, Nehru, or Faror, who do you want to move into the house? Let me know in the comments. But let's go ahead and go up here because there are some things that we could check out. Like there's an opening over there. We can't get to the left side yet. From what I remember. But now we can go get something, which I'll show you guys really quick. Also, I actually forgot to do something. There was a cave in Hyrule Town, and I totally forgot to explore it. So we're gonna go do that right now. We're gonna go ahead and explore the cave, and then we'll come back and go continue exploring this area of the map. So yes, as you guys can tell, it's probably gonna be a super long episode, this one. Sorry about that, but I'm doing like errands and stuff, getting this stuff out of the way. At what I can do right now. So it looks like there isn't any walls that we can fuse with here. But there is something right here. Is it a chest? It's probably a chest. Oh, it is a chest. So we got Kinstone, a red Kinstone. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's continue making our way up here. Is there a wall? There is no wall that we are able to fuse with here. At least not right here. Let's go and kill this guy. What about up here? No, doesn't look like it. But there's a chest right here with another red Kinstone piece. Nice, nice, nice. And it looks like there might... Oh, it's just a beetle. Yeah, it was just a beetle hiding there. What about here? No walls that we can fuse with? Doesn't look like it. What about up here? Nope, doesn't look like it either. Well, darn. Can you not? No, can you not? There we go. Okay, what about here? Nope, nothing. Nothing here. Okay, there's a chest here. Yes, another red Kinstone piece. Perfect. Oh, we could go lower. Ooh, and we're at the sewers. Come back here. Fight me. Oh, you punk. He's just running. Ooh, and we got 100 rupees. These guys are running from me. Okay, so there we go. We push that one into the hole. So now we have to go and make our way around the other sides to go ahead and push these boulders out of the way. Okay, now we're back over here to the area we were. I don't think we can do much in Hyrule Castle. So we'll probably won't go there. But let's go and check this out. This leads to the same area, I'm pretty sure. And I think we do need 3 links to be able to move it. So yeah, if we go out here, it leads to the same area. You just go up here and there's the ladder up there. Let's go ahead and go down here. Ooh, we got a piece of heart. Nice. So we got another heart container added to our life gauge. And we can't swim, so we can't go here and do anything. So let's see. Can we... No, we can't. Okay, so there's not much to do there yet other than getting the heart. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. And then there's also a tree right here that we could go ahead and explore that we unlocked with one of the fusions. Oh, and it's a fairy fountain. Okay, so nothing much we could do there. And you know what? Let's go ahead and use this pick light to see how it works. And now we should be able to find a lot more kinstones. It should be easier for us. Let's go ahead and blow this up right here. Okay, and now we're gonna need the Pegasus boots because if we go ahead and go down here, there is this area right here, and if you uncover this rock, if you lift up this rock, you uncover a little Minish house. And how can we get there? How can we get to the Minish though? Because we don't have a portal, you know, to turn Minish. So dear, oh dear, how are we gonna turn Minish to get into that little home? Well, the good people who are watching me, you go ahead and run into this, and here's the portal. Now you can turn Minish and go over here, climb up the little vine, and go into this Minish home. Do you want to fuse? Yes, he wants to fuse! So what is it gonna be? Oh, it's in Castor Wilds. Okay, so we have to make our way all the way back there. And it's a chest. Oh, it's far away. But, I mean, we do have the Ocarina of Wind, so we'll be able to get there quicker. But, oh. Okay, so might as well, we'll go ahead and cut to when we get to that area and get that chest, because that's all that we could do in this little area. Those are all the people that we could fuse with in this little section. Again, we can't get that thing at the top left. So let's go ahead and make our way to Castor Wilds to get that chest. Alright, so here we are at Castor Wilds to get this chest. Let's see what it contains. 200 mysterious shells. Oh, I think we maxed out. Yeah, we did. So that was kind of a waste a little bit because we were like at 800, so we wasted like 100 and something for sure. Probably close to the 200 to be fair. Because the max, actually no, we did waste a little bit because we were like at 831 or something like that, and then we got to 999 is the max. So out of 200, that would be like, yeah, we didn't waste that much, but we still wasted some, so that's not great. Let's go ahead and travel back here. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead to see if we can do anything in Hyrule Town, which I don't think, or not Hyrule Town, but Hyrule Castle, which I don't think we can because of the situation with the king. Ever since he got possessed, there's a lot of different stuff, but I guess, oh, you know what, actually, that's a good thing because since he got possessed, the guards moved, but they are blocking this area, and they do not want to fuse, unfortunately. So it looks like they got out of the way on the right side of the hedge of the garden. So yeah, we can go over here now and get the stuff that's over here. And there's also like, in one of these bushes, there's a ladder that you can expose. And I think it's this one right here. Yeah. And there's also like a golden rope right there. For now, we're gonna go ahead and go up here. I think we can't do anything here yet. Yeah, because we need to light the broom up so he could teach us something. But we got another piece of heart. And this right here, does he want to fuse? He does not. So we can't do anything. We have to come back here to be able to get taught another skill because we need to light up the house, the room, like I said. But we could go ahead and kill this guy, get him out of the way, and get some rupees. Woohoo! So that's like 150 rupees, it looks like. And then there's also this area right here that we can go ahead and go down the stairs and get another heart piece. Wahoo! We're getting so many heart pieces, that's good. And we could also turn Minish, now that we have our Pegasus boots, we could go ahead and do the same thing that we did to the other tree and expose a Minish portal. And now we could come over here. So let me go ahead and check the map really quick. Looks like we don't have any other things besides the one on the left, but we can't get to that one yet. So if we go up here, there's another Minish home. Hopefully he'll want to fuse with us. He does! Yes! Yes, we're getting so many fusions this episode. It's awesome, but it's also concerning because it's like, what if I get a bunch of Minish fusions or Kinstone fusions right now, but then I don't get it in the future, and then I just never come across the last person, like it always happens. I get every fusion except for the last person that I need, and I don't know why. But we could also go up here into this little room and get this chest, and oh boy, I should have not opened that. We just wasted another 50 mysterious shells. So learn from my mistakes. If you're maxed out on mysterious shells, don't get that chest. And I think that's all we can do here in the meantime. But we did unlock something over here, but we don't need to go to it yet because there isn't anything that we can get yet. All it did was move that tree out of the way so we could get past it. But there isn't anything there that we need to get yet. Actually, we can dig up some spots, so I guess if you want to go over there, I think you do get a ruby because like if you dig up this spot, you can get some rupees and kinstones. So there might be like a bunch of like a big old rupee that you could dig up over there. But for the time being, because I don't want to max out on my stuff, I'm not gonna go and try to get that. So we'll wait on that. When we remember, I'll go back and get it. But looks like we did everything that we could do in Hyrule Castle Garden. North Hyrule Field, we're pretty much set and good to go on that one. We just need to explore South Hyrule Field, Eastern Hills, the Minish Woods, and Lon Lon Ranch possibly. So 4 more areas to explore. I know this is a long one, bear with me guys. And here we are at Vale Falls. These guys are like trying to fight me. Wow, look at the size of that waterfall. Beautiful, simply beautiful, my boy. And these guys like to drop stuff on you, and you can't even do anything here anyway because there is no possible way of you getting past this without you drowning, since we don't know how to swim yet. But obviously if you've already gotten your swimming skills, then you could go ahead and try to explore that place. But since we don't have it yet, we cannot. So let's go ahead and explore this area, the Lon Lon area. And we could go ahead and go up here. I think the chest that's up here is actually rupees. That chest right there, you can see it. I think it contains rupees, so I guess I'll go ahead and get it. And there's a bunch of levers here as well as octoroks. So let's go ahead and go down here. Yeah, it's rupees. So 200 rupees. So we did waste a little bit of rupees. Again, learn from my mistakes, but we got another heart piece. Now we just need 1 more to get another heart container, and if these guys could just leave me alone, that would be great. Little punks. Alright, now that we went ahead and spent money and we emptied out our wallet completely, we have the check mark to go ahead and go continuing opening up chests and treasures. Although the only bad thing about it is that we are maxed out on mysterious shells, so we're gonna have to just hope for the best that we don't get mysterious shells and waste that. But you can also try fusing with these cows. You just have to be Minish for sure. And the way that you can do that is, of course, you can use your Pegasus boots to turn this tree into a portal. Okay, so here, I don't think we don't need to go up there right now at the moment. Yeah, no, we don't need to go up there. But we can go ahead and turn small and see if we could fuse with any of these cows, any whatsoever. It doesn't look like that one wanted to fuse. Does this one want to fuse? He does not, but he won't let me out of the way either. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so he doesn't want to fuse. This cow doesn't want to fuse. I think it's usually the one that's inside that wants to fuse once in a while. Might want to fuse. So let's go ahead and check that. Do you want to fuse? You do not, but can we talk to you? That was too close, Moo. I thought it'd be ground chuck for sure. Okay, so no, the cow does not want to fuse. So let's go ahead and turn back to normal. So let's go ahead and go into this little cave right here. I think it might be another heart, maybe. Oh. Oh, we got the big wallet. Now we can carry more. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now we could possibly get our whole big bomb back in our quiver. Unfortunately, I should have probably came and done this one. I totally forgot which fusion or what happens when we fused with Mayor Hagen. But if I would have remembered that was the fusion that we got, or the result we got for fusing with him, I would have come I would have came and done this like right away, so we would have had more room for the rupees, and we wouldn't have wasted so much of it. That way we could have gotten our big bomb bag on our quiver already, but alas, it might be, we'll still get rupees, plenty of rupees, but it just stinks. Okay, so there's no Minish up there. Let's go ahead and go down here, and let's go ahead and go here. And this is where Stockwell's home is at. We could go ahead and feed Fifi to get our second bottle. I love how Asian inspired his house is too. It's so cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and feed Fifi. There we go, you doggy. So we got the empty bottle. We could use it to store all kinds of things. Oh, look at him eating. He's so cute. Oh, yes, he may. So let's go ahead and turn Minish to see if he wants to fuse with us. Maybe he'll... He does! Fifi wants to fuse! The doggy wants to fuse. Look at the tail wagging. It's so cute. I also feel bad because the dog is like really lonely, since the owner always works a lot. And this one looks like it's gonna be in Lake Hylia. We probably don't have access. Yeah, it is in Lake Hylia. I don't think we have access to it just yet, but we will soon. So if we talk to him, he says, "My master Stockwell has been coming home far too late to play with me. I'm so lonely. Oh, I wish we could play with you. Just throw the bone and you catch it and just give you some cuddles." Oh, poor little doggy. Unfortunately, we're not able to like play fetch with him or anything. Otherwise, I would totally do that because he's lonely. Poor little doggy. Poor little doggy. My own puppies, my puppers, she is at a sleepover at the grandparents because they do have a house and they have a backyard. So I just and they also have dogs. They have Belgian Malhounds. And it's just like, I let her sleep over whenever it's possible because she likes to run around the yard and she definitely needs a backyard. Hopefully one day we could get her one. But also because she has the dogs there and she likes playing with them too. So she really enjoys sleeping over and stuff. But yeah, I do want to try to get another dog. I've been wanting to get another dog for a little bit of time because I don't want her to be lonely. Like, I'm here with her and stuff, but you know, sometimes they just need dogs too. They just need dogs too to play with, and not just humans. But well, at least I feel that way. Maybe not. Maybe she's pretty fine with just being with me and stuff, but I feel bad. Like, I feel bad that she doesn't have a little doggy friend. At least not here at the house. She does with my in-laws. Oh, and then now we can explore that place. But we're gonna hold off on exploring the caves for this area, just because it's gonna lead to the next section and what you have to do, and I don't want to make this into an even longer video. But she does not want to fuse with us. Maple does not want to fuse with us. Do we have anything that we could get here? We can, well, we can't get them at the moment. Lon, we can't. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to get that. Let's go ahead and get that right now. There's something up there. Okay, so now we can't do anything else over here. So let's go ahead and head back to, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and head back to Lon Ranch. And we're gonna have to turn Minish again because there's an area that I forgot to explore, which is where the cows are. So let's go up and around, that way we won't have to go through the house. I don't know if it's faster or it's probably just the same, but I'm choosing to do this. Go around, up and around and down over here, and we can go ahead and turn small because we have to go in here to get a chest that was unleashed or that appeared after we fused with somebody. Oh no, not these things. Oh, and we got a wrecking, so cool. No, 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 and a heart piece. Yes, we got another heart container. Woohoo! Okay, but I gotta get out of here. Those guys, oh gosh, I forgot about the worms. Ew, 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 ew. So those flies, the pestos that hold those little things, those balls, I don't know what they are. I think I have an idea as to what it is, but I'm gonna say that it's ink. And they just drop it on you and it like does hurt you. But it leaves you like scuffed up and stuff for a bit. Okay, so now that we got that, we could go ahead and explore Eastern Hills. See if these guys want to fuse the farmers. No, she doesn't want to fuse, and neither does this one. So let's go ahead and explore the cave right here. Oh, there's another one of spiders. There we go. Got him. And there's some lights here. So it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there is a wall. Okay. Okay, there we go. Another mysterious wall, and there we go. We got the next and final Goron that we needed to be able to break that next wall, and we could go ahead and check it out after this. That's a tough wall. The three of us together couldn't even break it. I smell delicious stones. They're right on the other side of this wall. Can you give me a hand, Goro? And there they go. They're breaking the wall. And now we can go ahead and check that out. So that's all that's to this here in this little cave. So since the farmers don't want to fuse, we don't have to worry about them right now. Let's go ahead and go back up here because the Goron thing is just right here to the left. If I could just get past the fence. Okay, and the next prize is 200 rupees. Woohoo! Okay, so we need to find 2 more Gorons, so 2 more walls to be able to get past the next wall and get the next treasure. But yeah, we only need like 350 around there more rupees to get one, either the quiver or the bigger bomb bag. So, ow! Okay, y'all just leave me alone. Okay. So we don't need to do anything right here for now, except kill these nerds. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding you guys. These guys are ducks. Okay, now we can get all the stuff that's here in the Minish Woods that we've missed. Hopefully they're not mysterious shells. Oh yes, we got another 200 rupees. We are close to our goal of 600 rupees. That way we can get the bomb bag. Okay, I think we did explore this one though, did we not? Let's look at it. Oh, we didn't. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Let's go ahead and explore it. And it's a Deku Scrab. It's a business scrub. Oh, and he wants a fuse? So yes, please. Perfect. I think this is gonna be like a golden enemy. Yes, a golden Octorok. And that is... Okay, it's over there in the Western Woods, so we're close to the swamp. Okay, what are you selling? By selling a kinstone piece for 200 rupees. I mean, maybe not yet. He had his skin lost. Yeah. Don't be so sassy, dude. So, at the moment, we are not gonna buy the kinstone piece from him because I want to try to get one of the bomb bags in the quiver first, and then once we have extra money to spare, we'll come back and buy it. Just why not, I guess. We do need the kinstones after all, and sometimes it's just hard to find the kinstone pieces you need. You might be selling a blue one or a red one, so that would be good to get. Just like the Goron in Hyrule Town, he's selling, you know, his kinstone pieces. They are expensive, but okay. Now we just need 100 more. Yes! Actually, 99 rupees more. Okay, so there we go. We explored that little cave. What else do we need to do here? So it's showing that we didn't explore that cave that we just did, the little tree, but we did. So we do have quite a bit more, actually. We do have quite a bit more treasures that we can get. So let's go ahead and go down here. Open this. Ooh, yes, another red Beanstalk piece. Woohoo! Okay. Now here, actually, before I turn Minish, do we need anything up here? Yes, we do! Yes, we do. We have a red Beanstalk piece. Nice, nice, nice. And then nothing up there, but there's more stuff down there. So let's go ahead and head back. Turn Minish, go through the Minish village, and let's see if anybody in the Minish village wants to fuse with us, because that would be really great if they did, because again, we do need those. But here's another little thing that we opened up with the fusing, and it's gonna be a blue Beanstalk piece. Perfect. Perfect. And now we can go ahead and go across. Do we need anything else here? Okay, so there's something, it looks like it's gonna be in the Minish village, maybe? Or on the way to the Minish village, because there is that little path that we need to take before we properly get into the Minish village, which is this thing right here. Yeah, here's the chest. And 200 rupees, yay! So we go ahead and got to 700 rupees. Now we could go ahead and go purchase our little thing. So I'm gonna check to see if anybody wants to fuse. Okay, cool. So there were like, I think 2 Minish that wanted to fuse, so we did fuse with them. That's really cool. This guy still does not want to fuse. Oh, you know what? But let's talk to him to see if he says anything different, because he is special in the future. So let's go ahead and talk to him. I'm so sorry, but I already gave you all the bombs I have. Okay, so no, hasn't gotten to that point yet. We have to keep coming back to him and talking to him, because he will give us something in the future. But let's go ahead and check to see if we missed anything. We did get that thing on the bottom, and there's one coming up right now to the left there. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done, and then next episode we'll be heading to the next temple dungeon, and then in the next episode after that we'll go ahead and do the dungeon. But thank you for bearing with me. I'm sorry. I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, but I need to do this. I really need to do this to 100% complete it for those people who do need help in 100% completing it, or wanting to see me 100% completing it. It's a pain in the neck, but trust me, it's worth it, I guess, to me. Let's see if this guy wants to fuse. He has not wanted to fuse thus far. He finally wants to fuse with us. Yes! Yes! Okay, cool. I think we're missing one of the blue pinstones too. I think we only have 2 of them. Also, that's kind of weird, because in the cutscene for the fusion right here, you can see at the bottom that the cave that we blew up already and opened up is closed off, which is pretty interesting. Okay, does he say anything special? Hey, listen to this. You remember that big bean I planted? Well, would you believe it? It finally sprouted. I wonder where it leads. Okay, so he's just telling us to basically go check that out. Okay, and then we could go ahead and get out of here. And I think there's a Deku Scrub that we could go and talk to see if he wants to fuse in this cave right here. Oh no, it's not a Deku Scrub. It's just a cave with keys and a treasure chest we already got. But look at that view in the background. Look at those mountains. We're like in a valley, it looks like. And there's 2 chests here. Oh no! Oh. No! Oh my gosh, I need to start saving more often when I open chests. Before I open a chest, that way I won't. So let's see. Okay, perfect. Well, sad days. We could play the sad music for ourselves because we wasted 200 mystery shells more. I mean, yeah, you can find them in the grass, but like that's gonna take forever to stock up on if you do it that way. And I'm just so sad that we keep doing this to ourselves. So we've explored these areas. We've fused with the people that we can. The last place that we need to look to see if we can fuse with anybody at this moment in time is actually right here, South Pyrofield. Is there anything that we could get here? So there is that opening to the left there. And we could go ahead and talk to Smith first to see if he wants to fuse. Which he might. Ooh, there's Tingle. Oh, he's here. Tingle's here. He definitely likes to fuse. Him and his brothers. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Because we want to fuse with him, hopefully. Yes! Yeah, it looks like we're missing a blue kinstone piece. But there we go, he opens up that tree in Hyrule Castle. Well, before you get to Hyrule Castle, we're not gonna actually go there in this episode because it's like a whole thing that you need all 4 brothers for. Have you found all of Tingle's brothers yet? If you can fuse crystals with all of us, Tingle has a surprise for you. In fact, Tingle is positive you will get something very, very, very good. Good luck, Mr. Fairy, and that's, I think, since we fused with him and we talked to him, I think that unlocks all the other brothers, so now we can go and find them out in Hyrule. But we're not gonna do that this episode. We'll do that probably the episode after we finish the 3rd dungeon. Or the 4th dungeon, never mind. And Grandpa wants to fuse too. Yes! Oh my gosh, we're getting such good luck in this episode, guys. Oh! I'm so happy. Okay, so this is right here where we just came from. Is it another? Oh, it's a chest. Okay. So before we open that, to be honest, I think I'm gonna stop opening chests now. Just because I don't want to wind up wasting any more mysterious shells. I should have done that a long time ago. But we're gonna stop opening the chests. But we're just gonna see if we can find any more people that want to fuse with us. But let's go ahead and go over here. First, we're gonna go spend some money. We're gonna go get, I think, the quiver first. And then we'll make our way to getting the big bomb back. So let's get the quiver. So yes, 600 rupees. Here you go, my good sir. Well, you are a big spender, aren't you? Oh, I am. Okay, so we're down to 301. Okay, so we need 300 or 299 more rupees to get the big bomb bag. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go into this little area. We're gonna go check out to see if anybody wants to fuse over here. Alright, well, nobody wanted to fuse in that area, so boo! Boo to them. They did not want to fuse with us, but that has been all of Hyrule so far that we can access. Oh, hello! That we can access to see if anybody wants to fuse. We fused with a lot of people, I'll give us that. Now let's see. There is something that came about. Oh, there's that golden enemy. And those guys give you a ton of rupees too. So we might be able to just get the big bomb back already. I don't want to get hit by that guy, but... Oh no. Oh, he gets like... He doesn't even get stunned for that long. Okay, you need to get out of here. There we go, and we got 150 rupees, so we're close to 500. Not yet, we still need... Ow. You know what, dude, you know what, I've always forgot about my boomerang until now, but now I'm gonna kick your butt. and you can do anything about it. Okay, so yeah, I think that's gonna be where we end this episode. It was definitely a long episode. There were a lot of things that we did today, a lot of fusions that we did, but I'm so happy for that. We will continue this in a future episode, because we can't really do a lot yet, because again, we still need to learn how to swim and all that good stuff. But this is where we're gonna end this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys made it through. To those of you who did, go ahead and comment Eslo is sassy in the comments to let me know that you made it all the way through. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support that you guys have been showing me. You guys are really truly the best. Thank you for helping me again to get to 30 subscribers. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, your night, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.